Hey peeps, it's me Kay. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're already a subscriber. Yeah, so sorry I got interrupted. I finally finished this quilted journal patchwork. I don't know what to call it, but I was inspired to do a patchwork cover from Jen's Junk here on YouTube. I don't know why I've never done a patchwork cover before. I've done like a tie with all the different fabrics, but for some reason I've never done a cover. So this was super fun. Definitely will do it again. It's definitely a great way to use up all those little fabric scraps. So yeah, definitely will do it again. So let me just let you know, for those of you who are new to my journals are perfectly imperfect. And this one is very perfectly imperfect because look, I really try to, when I do multiple signatures, I try to work with a template so the signatures won't be crooked. But you guys, templates don't work for me. I tried to make a template for this and I had the worst time fitting my signatures in where they weren't like ridiculously crooked. So I'm giving up on the templates. When I eyeball it, it comes out better. Doesn't come out perfect, but it comes out better. And I'm being transparent because I don't want anybody to purchase this and then complain that it wasn't perfect. My spine is a little wonky for some reason. There's like a fold here. I don't know why, because I made the whole thing like I always make um my covers, but for some reason it kind of buckled a little bit here in the middle. But I don't think it takes away from anything, but I just like to point these things out. I really love how it came out. But I like to point out my total imperfections. So I made a bead dangle, beads and buttons. There's just some to match. A couple of the buttons have like a sewing theme, like this one has a pin cushion. I have some scissor charm there. There's a sewing machine charm there. There's a spool that I wrap some embroidery floss around. Yeah, so really fun little tassel that I thought matched really nicely with all the fabric. Oh, this is the envelope that I just altered with a bunch of scraps and some wallpaper. And this has all the extra ephemera in here. I wanted to show you these beautiful fussy cuts because I didn't use them in the journal. I wanted to leave it for whoever purchased this journal to decorate, as they want. So there's a bunch of fussy cuts in here as well. This kit, the majority of the kit is by My Porch Prints. I will link it down below. There's a couple of ephemera from Tsunami Rose and another shop that I don't remember because I already had it printed out, so I don't remember who made it. But yeah, so this is the cover. I said all that. It took what, 10 minutes? All the fabrics, some vintage sheets from Selena's shop, crochet doily from Selena's shop, and then we have some one of my fabric flowers that I like to make using the Tim Holtz die, little button there, some eyelash trim tucked in there, and then this crocheted trim here on the spine. There is the back, and I stitched the lace onto the journal. Okay, so trying to stay in frame. Let me move this over a little bit. So inside the pocket, oh, let me just point this out again. Point out another. You might see a couple little holes where I totally messed up when I was trying to put the signatures in. I moved it over a little bit too much. So I like to point these things out because, like I said, I don't want nobody giving me a bad review. I think there is some, I can see them. I don't know if you guys can see them, but there's one right here and there's one right here. Might be one right here. I'm not sure. But I like to point them out because I don't want anybody to say I did not point it out. But I was going for, like, my godmother made me a quilt when I was young. I wish I still had it, but I don't. But like, when like your grandmother or somebody makes you an old quilt and you've had it forever and it's like tattered, but you take it everywhere. That was me. I took my godmother's quilt everywhere until I lost it. Um, and so it reminded me of her. I made these pockets using a piece of quilt that Selena sent me. So I just cut I just cut the piece to make a pocket, and then I added this trim around it. And so the front and the back have pocket. I love doing this. I don't know what made me think of it, but I love it. And as you can see, I've used this fabric on the inside. And then I have this large tag here using the digitals. This is the ephemera that I'm not sure who made this one. And then there's a pocket on the back with a tag. And then just some more ephemera, stitched, everything stitched. How pretty is she? And I did a little bit of stamping. Use some of my vintage children's book pages. Scrapbook paper. I altered a guest check here. These are from Tsunami Rose, these little sentiments here. Oh, I printed the digital on 32-pound linen paper. So it has a texture to it. This was actually already printed from last year, and I just didn't get around to using it. I have a few that I didn't get around to using. This is from a quilt book. I believe I might have got that from Selena too. It's a little pocket here, some ephemera, stitched on some cardstock, little tag. I used some pages from my faith book. So it does have some faith-based pages. Might have some ephemera in there somewhere. It's another page from one of my quilt books. I made this using a large index card. I did a little stamping here so you can journal here. And then I just added an ephemera underneath a doily. Use one of those little sentiment, little scrap tab from the ephemera kit. I need to find some of these really large index cards. Someone sent me them and I'm almost out. So I need to find some. If you guys know where I can find some, I'm going to look on Amazon. Let me know. Garden book page. So see, you could take, one of these little, oh goodness, sorry about my neighbor. You can add one of those little stickers there. So I didn't want to decorate everything. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Her TV's so loud. She was quiet for the longest time. So I made a belly band here with the ephemera. And then this is from my little scripture little booklet I have. And then we have pockets here, ephemera here. I made this little patchwork tag using some wallpaper. And this is Tsunami Rose. You can see little stretchy lace here. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, you guys, but I don't want to stop this video. There's ephemera here. I love these little stickers. They're so cute. And so I just put one there, and then this one I put here. Oh my goodness. That's her TV. That's not her singing. I'm sorry if it's really really bad. I'll have to do this over. Belly band here. I apologize, you guys, but I really don't want to do this video over. Oh, so I didn't even talk. Did I talk about this wallpaper I got? I think from Katie Tribe of Five. I loved it so much. I have a whole roll of it. And then I added these little stamps because it reminded me of this wallpaper. So I added this little stamp here. There's another one that looks similar in here as well. This is why I don't go live, you guys, because of all the noises that happens. And like I said, I'm not hating on her. It's a little ephemera, and I added a little lace underneath so you can glue it down. And then this is the envelope. I printed on the inside. Yeah, I'm not hating on her at all. She has no idea I make videos. If she knew, she would probably be apologizing like crazy, and I don't want to make her feel bad. But yeah. It's another page from my Facebook. I really love how this came out. This is a little double pocket here. So it's a pocket here and a pocket here. And this is from Temu, so I have some extra journaling space. Oh my goodness. I don't know how loud it is for you guys, but it's really loud for me. I love this. This is probably my favorite. Little stamping here is Cherish. Double pocket here. Again from Temu. Some ledger. This is from the quilt book. I love this little craft book. It's on a quilt. So I thought that was so cute to put on there. Put in there rather. Another little pocket with some more ephemera. So there's about 80 plus pages in this journal. It's another altered guest check. I really love it. I really love it. It's another one of those patchwork wallpaper tags. I went patchwork crazy. And then I used the scraps to make this little booklet. Just some papers. Sewed that little butterfly up there at the top. It's another little ephemera here. Stitched on some cardstock. There's the other little, that one really looks like the wallpaper to me. And then I did a belly band with some vellum and this little ephemera, and this is tsunami rose. And then I made these little stationery in Canva. Just really simple. I just thought it was super cute for some extra journaling. There's two of them. And here's another one of those index cards. So lots of journaling space. How cute is he? Oh my goodness. I'm assuming it's a boy. It's not, it's in here. So there's other tags if you want to swap it out. I won't take it out, but I just glued the butterfly on there. But if you want to swap it out for another image, you could do that. And then, how cute. How pretty is she? And then back here, we have another tag. Actually, no, that's Celine Dion's little fussy cut sticker. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's somebody singing Celine Dion in Spanish. I think it's the power of love, I think. Anyway, sorry guys. I know this is a hot mess video. So that is my little, oops, sorry for shaking, my little quilt journal. I hope you like it with all its imperfections. I absolutely love it. And if it doesn't sell, I know exactly who I'm going to send it to. So thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. Please comment down below, even if it's just an emoji, you guys, just so my video can be seen. I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless. And I'll see you guys in the next one. So next time, have a great one. Bye.